Hi everyone, this is Lynissa with Makers Avenue. I'm back today to put together my Mini Brands Crate Garden series. From I think it was a couple of videos ago, you saw the me unboxing the capsules, and here I am just putting them together. So they don't name the flowers, so I don't know the proper names of these flowers. But here's my first one. Each capsule comes with a surprise succulent, which I will be doing a remix on later on in the video. So stay tuned for that. So I am just looking at all the pieces, kind of arranging them a lot like I would do IKEA furniture. I just like to put all the same pieces together, make sure I got the right number. Sometimes they don't always put the right amount of stuff in there, so I'm just making sure. And I am looking at the directions on how to do it. With these mini brand create the garden series, is simply you're just snapping on a lot of the pieces. I liked it. I like the process. It asks for extra amount of play. There is some resin in these kits. Is it completely necessary? I don't feel like you have to use the resin if you don't want to, but I think it's nice that they do have it there. I do notice I had some of the stems, since both of like the stems and the flowers are kind of soft. Sometimes I had, for some of them, I had like a little bit of problem pushing it in. Not much, but just a tiny little bit. So I'm taking these, I don't know if they're daisies. Maybe they're daisies. I don't know. I'm taking these daisies and putting them on the stems, and then I'm putting the flowers into the long stems. And as you can see, it's going pretty quickly. As for the series itself, like I said, so far I've only bought three. It is a bit different from the Miniverse lifestyle series. The plants seem much bigger. That could get on some people's nerves. I don't really have a I don't really focus too much on scale. I think that's because I haven't really built any dioramas just yet. I got to figure out where my dioramas will go before I build them. But some people complain that it's kind of clunky or it looks too plasticky. It has its own, flair. I like that I could tell the difference. But anyway, with this, I like that they have kind of like a base that you could sit the plants in so that they're not moving around. So you see that little clear thing at the bottom. I like that. I like that it doesn't move around. And so I'm just going to put some resin at the bottom and attach it so that way it doesn't move around when I'm putting my resin in. Think I don't really think that's necessary. And I'm just going to squeeze the resin into the vase. Now, the reason why I'm adding resin is because I feel like without the resin, the plant is more likely to fall because the flowers will be, more top heavy than the actual vase itself. So adding the resin will kind of make it more balanced and keep it from falling. And then I'm going to attach the connector and put the little butterfly on the plant. Now you could put resin on the butterfly to make sure it doesn't come off. I didn't do that. I didn't feel like it was really necessary. I think it's good enough. And then once you have that, you're done. And I am going to, put a little drop of UV as if a little water droplet's coming out. And then that's the first one. And as you can see, I'm done. So now we're going to go to my second one. This one is, again, I don't know the name of the plants, but it's like, is it orchids or lilies or no, it's not orchids. I don't know. They don't put the names on it. But these are like little cup flowers hanging down. And I'm just going to put the leaves together as directions show. And with these are a little different. Like on the stems, there's like three little prongs. So you're just going to put these white flowers all the way through onto the prongs so that they don't come out. So make sure you put them fully onto those three prongs and onto the only you're only going to put them on the three prongs. You're not going to put it on the top ones because they will come out. Just put it on those three prong leaves and push it all the way through. The flowers are also very soft, which again, it's kind of makes it, you gotta, it takes a little bit. Well, it took me a little bit to make sure they're fully on there, but it's easy. And so once you do that, once you get all your flowers, then of course you're gonna assemble them to the rest of the plant. But yeah, I saw some people complaining about the size, but also they kind of say it looks too plasticky. Yeah, I feel like it has its own charm now. I still like the Miniverse lifestyle series better. I can't wait to get the new ones out. But this one's cool. It has its own charm. I'm not gonna complain about this one. It's fun. I think the added little piece of assembling it together does add a little extra playtime, and it's nice for those who kind of want to mix things up or don't want to use resin all the time. Like I said, I don't feel like it's 100% necessary. I feel like you could easily alternate the vases. I'm gonna put resin because I just am. That's just me. I'm not going to change it that much. And then it comes with little ladybugs. I think that's cute as well. So I have no complaints with this series so far. Now I'm going to have the terrarium, and that was the surprise succulent for that one. With this terrarium, I'm going to put it together, but I will end up doing a remix. So I'm going to show you how it would look like. You see those little, has little placement showing you where the plants are supposed to snap in. So it's very easy. And you just kind of push it all the way in. I feel like it's easier to put the rocks down first and then to put that little bush. So that's what I did. And I'm going to put the rest of the plants. And then there you go. And that's what it will look like. But I looked at it. Now, they give you that little rake, but it's not really a place where you can put the rake. So, and that's how it would look like. But I want, I like lighter colors, so I'm going to do a little remix. I am going to do a little painting and just change it up a little bit. This is not necessary. If you like those greenery colors, darker colors, those earth colors, go for it. I'm not going to change the plant colors, even though I would probably like to change the red, those little red shrubs, but I'm just going to paint the uh, the base, the gravel. I'm going to make it white because I like white gravel. It looks sophisticated. So we're going to make it white gravel. And what I was doing there, I was trying to, if I, I had kind of idea. I wanted to see what it looked like, but I decided not to go with it. So I'm just painting the sides because I know you're going to see the sides from the terrarium. My only complaint about the terrarium is that the plastic that the terrarium comes in, it's kind of foggy. I wish they got like a better plastic that was a lot clearer. That's my only complaint. And so here I'm taking those surprise succulents, and I'm not really feeling those colors as well. I like, again, lighter colors. It's not the right shade of orange for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint those white as well. Since I got my paint out, and you'll see what I'll do to those later. This is just acrylic craft paint. I'm just taking just putting a couple layers of paint on it. So you want to put like 1 to 2, well, no, not 2 to 3 coats on it. So that way it's fully cured. I mean, not cured, fully covered. And then I have these little glass seed beads from Hobby Lobby. You can get them in the resin jewelry section. And I like this color. They're so pretty and pastel. So I'm just gonna add these rock crystals to part of the base to just give it a variety of color. Now I don't know why I kind of had why I was being fussy, me trying to put it back in, but yeah, but I was able to push it through. I just had to like really push it in there. And now I'm going to, try to look at where the plants go again, make sure I'm putting them in the right spot. And then once I have the plants in, I'm going to start putting the crystals, the little rock crystals. So now I have little colored pieces of gravel. I'm not going to cover the whole base with that gravel or with the crystal gravel or the glass crystals. I'm just going to cover like parts of it, but this is just give it like pastel lighter colors. This is just my style. It's more whimsical and I like it. So yeah. Oh, what was I saying? So I do want to ask because I know that the not Miniverse, Mini Brands has several other series, and so does Miniverse. Miniverse has the lifestyle home series. I don't know if it's series two or if it's series one, wave two. I think it's series one, wave two. And then Mini Brands has the home edition. I cannot find either one of them. I don't know. Are they just sold in Target? I know I've seen people review it and stuff, but I haven't seen anyone actually show it in stores. So I'm like, okay, has it been put out yet, or is it just influencers who gotten a hold of it? But I really want the home brand, the home series, and I definitely want the Miniverse lifestyle series. Oh, I love the little smell with this one. So yeah, you'll see a closer look at the end. So with this remix, I'm going to further decorate the pots because I want to design. So with this, you can use double-sided tape and some nail foils. I did not buy nail foils for this project. Specifically, I just have a lot of nail products that I don't use like I should. So I lined my little pot with double-sided tape, and I'm going to take the nail foil and just wrap it around the pot and kind of rub it, and then that will transfer to the sticky part of the tape, and now you have this cute design. There's lots of different nail foils that you can get on Amazon. They're very cheap. I wanted to try this technique out. You don't have to get any like nail polish for this. Sticky double-sided tape will work perfectly. So I just like to try to use the different stuff that I have. And like I said, I have a lot of nail supplies. You don't have to go out and do this. You can paint, you can paint your own designs with acrylic paint. There's probably lots of ways that you can decorate these, but this is how I wanted to decorate it. Want it to be more florally, girly. It kind of has like a shabby chic look. And then as you can see, it quickly transfers. And then the part that doesn't transfer, I'm just cutting it off and saving it for later projects. I was thinking about using like a nail stamper, but that was too much and I didn't have my regular nail polish. Yeah, some people paint these mini brands, mini stuff with nail polish. Like I said, I don't feel like doing that. So I'm taking gold marker and kind of lining the edge, the rim. But so you can use a gold marker or you can use gold paint. I have gold paint. I don't know why I didn't use gold paint. Now I'm going to try to use a gold wax. I'm just trying to figure out what supplies are the easiest to use. And the gold wax is from Hobby Lobby. Again, I did not go out and buy this. I just already had it. This gold wax will probably last forever, but it's used like you can get it in the furniture section. It's used for like adding accents to like furniture and wood product. Well, it doesn't have to be for wood because I add it to paper. You can add to paint. It's safe to use on your hands, so it's just a wax. I'm just using a Q-tip. I kind of alternate between a Q-tip and my fingers. It's probably easier to do with my fingers. and you could just use a baby wipe to wipe it off, but to just make sure it kind of stays in a neat little line, I was just using like a Q-tip to help me out. So I go back and forth in that. But you could get this at any craft store, or I think you can even get it at Walmart in like the craft section. It's gonna be like with the wood stains and wood stuff. So here I'm using just to kind of cover the design, I'm using a UV gel top coat. I would suggest just use resin. You don't have to use a UV top coat. I did the nail polish top coat, and I also tried one with resin. I like the way the resin felt a little bit more after I cured it. The UV top coat was feeling a little bit tacky to me. I'm not saying it was, but it felt tacky, so I didn't like that. So I just used the resin. So I think so I'm doing the last one, the same process, taking my tweezers, lining it with that double-sided tape. And I think I got a slightly different design. I'm just, doing the same process again so that you can see it. And you're going to rub it in there. And they have different, like I said, they got different types of designs on Amazon. So just search for, if you're interested in doing that. I also covered some other things, some of my other miniverse products, like some of the cake boards. I did the same process. So it's very cheap. If you're interested in seeing what designs, or maybe if you like to do your nails, maybe you already have this kind of stuff on hand. So I just like to use all the things that I have in my stash. That way I feel like I can get my money's worth. So I'm going about the same process, lining the rims with the gold wax. Again, you don't have to use gold wax. You can use a marker, you can use paint, or you could just leave it blank. You can use whatever you have available. Yarn, string, little crystals. It's up to you. Be creative. So I like the way this looks a lot more than the regular orange pots. I know that's kind of typical because, plants do have those orange pots. I like a little more light decor, something more me. These look elegant, more elegant and cute, and I just like it. Now here you're going to see me cover it with resin, which, like I said, I prefer using the resin instead of the nail. But so this is going to give your bases a very glossy look. If you want it to stay matte and you want to protect it, you can use a matte top gel, because I did use a matte top gel for one of them, and I love the way it felt. It kind of made it feel all velvety, like velvet, very soft. It gave it, so if you want a matte base, not glossy, you could coat it with a matte nail top gel, and then just cure it under your UV lamp. But here are the final results. Everything came out beautiful and the colors came out lovely. Maybe I will buy some more of these. I still like them. But if you find the Miniverse Lifestyle Wave 2 or the Minibrands Home, please let me know what stores you found it at, because I'm trying to find them. They're not out in stores yet. And I don't know if it's like they just not putting it out, or maybe the influence got it first. I don't know. But if you find it, let me know in the comments. If you like more like this type of content, please hit like and subscribe and tell me what you would like to see next. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend and keep creating. Bye.